All right, hello everybody, welcome. This is back biceps and core. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with the upper body warm up, and then we're gonna go right into it. So palm of the hand down, let's make some arm circles here. Palm of the hand up, let's go back. So for today's workout, you would need some dumbbells and bands. If you do not have a band, you can do the workout with just dumbbells. I will show the modification. Now bend your elbow to 90 degrees. You're gonna reach forward and then squeeze the shoulder blades in. One more time, just like that. Now go ahead and reach up, and we're gonna bring those elbows down, squeezing the shoulder blades in. All right, one more, just like that. Now hinging forward at the hips, same movement, squeezing the shoulder blades. One more. Now place your hands on your thighs for a cat and cow. Breathe in, drop the belly, tailbone goes up as you look up. Breathe out, join the navel into the spine, bringing the chin towards the chest. Breathe in, drop the belly, tailbone goes up as you look up. Breathe out, join the navel into the spine, chin to the chest. Now bring your back to neutral spine and shoulder to the opposite knee. And switch, switch. One more. We're gonna roll it all the way up. Roll your shoulders back. We'll step behind and reach. Get a nice stretch on your lats and shoulders. I will switch to the other side. This feels so good. It's one of my favorite. All right, switch. And another one. And we're gonna finish it up here with a pivot and a twist. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So if you have a band, pick up a band. It can be any type of band. I have a couple. I have this type of band, and then I have the bands with the handle. So each one will work just fine. Our first exercise, we will be timing this for 40 seconds. So we're going to bring the band up, and we're going to do a lat pull down right here. Okay? Now, if you do not have a band, you're going to do a row. You're going to do a wide row right here with the dumbbells, okay? So that's if you do not have the band for the lat pull downs, that's your modification. All right? Our second one, if you do have the band, you're going to step on the band, and we're going to do a narrow row. An option is to do the narrow row with your dumbbells. I have different dumbbells here, different weight. A narrow row, okay? All right. So let's go ahead and get started. This will be timed. This is not going to be reps. Sometimes you may have to double up your band for a little extra resistance, so bring it up. I'm gonna bring the elbows down, just like we did in the warm-up, but now this time we're adding a little bit resistance with the band. We wanna stretch that band when we bring it down. And stop at that bottom, just giving that nice little squeeze. All right, we have one more. All right, we have 20 seconds to get to that second one. Remember, if you have the dumbbell, you can do the narrow rows instead. I'm gonna give a little extra resistance here. This band is a little bit light. Are we going to do a narrow row? 3, 2, 1, and go. So this band is not very heavy. Sometimes we double up, and I will double up actually next time we do this. It's feeling a little bit too light. I'm actually gonna double up right now real quick. It changes everything. So if you're not finding enough resistance, you can try, making it a little bit shorter, the band, to add a little bit more resistance. Another one. All right, and time. Go back to those lat pull downs. So we do have a 20-second break in between. Last and 10, bring both arms up, shoulders down. 3, 2, 1, and go. Narrow rows with the dumbbell or with the band. So tomorrow, Thursday, we have a full hour of band exercise behind the door. So have the door anchor for tomorrow's workout. We'll continue doing Tuesdays yoga. We're gonna do the full body yoga strength on Tuesdays, and then on Thursdays we're gonna keep doing the full hour of band work. So usually behind the door. I'll let you know if it's not gonna be behind the door. Hello. All right, another one here. All right, so switch it up. Now we're going to do the narrow row. The stepping on the bed. You may want to double up if you need it. If you don't need to double up, make sure to have the other leg on the front. We're going to row, narrow row. So you can also have that into the edge of your bed. There you go, and row. Or a column or something. Ten seconds. All right, one more. And time. All right, so we can leave the band to the side now. We are going to use a dumbbell. For the next one, we have palm of the hand is facing up. And we're going to do a wide row. So if you were doing the wide row, it should have been this way. Now we're doing on the hand. Okay, squeezing the shoulder blades in. Our second exercise is not for time. The second one, we're going to do 21. So 21s go 7 on the bottom right here, and then 7 up, and then 7 full curls, making it 21. All right, so let's get the right way. I am going to do the inverted rows with 12. All right, so for this one, it will be doing 40 seconds. So shoulders back, hinge forward at the hip, core tight, wide inverted row. So underhand grip. Ready, set, and go. Here we go. Pause on top and give that nice little squeeze on the shoulder blades. Exhale, inhale. Another 10 seconds. All right, and time. So I'm going to try to do the 21s with the 12 pounds. I may have to go down to 10. All right, so here you go. Palm of the hand up, shoulders back, knees are soft, core engaged. Ready, 7 on the bottom. So just from the bottom to halfway up. Here you go, 1, and then down. Don't rush. 2, elbows glued to the side. 3, 4, looking straight forward. 5, 6, woo, 7. All right, one more. All right, now all the way from the top to halfway. Make sure the wrist is straight on top. Don't curl the wrist on top. 2 more. All right, one more. Now here's a challenging part. Full curls all the way down, all the way up for 7. And keeping that wrist straight. No swinging. Control down, control up. This is 3. Come on. 4. 5. Woo. Oh my goodness. 6 and 7. Ooh, I'm gonna put them down for just 1 second here. So now we're only doing this twice. That's the good news. Now we're going back to those inverted rows. Underhand grip, palm of the hand is up. Ready, set, and go. So keep that core nice and tight. So this is not 4 reps, this is 4 times. So we're here for 40 seconds. And we're doing the underhand grip, palm of the hands facing up. But if you can't stay straight, there'll be a little bit of an angle. Is totally fine here. So you don't want to go against your anatomy, right? We have one more. Woo! All right, come on up. So 7 bottom, 7 top, 7 full. I will be close to my waist because I'm dropping to 10 in a minute. All right, here we go. Ready, set, and go. Bottom. 1, 2, 3. No swinging. 4, 5, 6, 7. All the way up. Here you go. All right, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't forget to breathe. 5, 6, 7. Now all the way down, all the way up. 1. You gotta prepare yourself mentally. 2. You know it's gonna be challenging. 3, 4. Woo. 5. 2 more. Now I'm not quitting. I'm finished with this weight. 6. 1 more. And 7. Woo. I was able to do more than I thought I was going to. All right, let's take a little break here. Drink some water. All right, so for our next one, we have some reverse flies. And for the reverse flies, you can do it in 3 different ways, okay? I'll show you all 3 of them. Well, there are many different ways you can do it, but I'll show you 3 different ones. One is be standing right here, okay? The other one will be the deep lunge. That's the one I'm going to do, okay? So I'm going to come here in a nice deep lunge. I'm going to bring the dumbbells almost like behind, going towards my ankle, I'll say my mid-calf. All right? You can do that sitting. So if you sit at the edge of a chair, I got my weight into my waist. Oops, that wasn't a good idea. Here you go. Oop. And we are going to do behind the legs for the reverse flies. Okay, so if you can't do this standing, then you can go ahead and do seated. So anyways, I'm going to do it with the forward lunge on that deep lunge. It's 40 seconds, so I'm going to have 20 seconds my right leg on the front, and then 20 seconds with my left leg on the front. All right. Our second exercise, I will show you when we get there. Okay, it will be concentration curls, either on sumo or seated. I'll show you in a minute. Are you ready? All right, so here we go. I'm gonna have that right foot forward, deep lunge, and go. So nice and control. I'm actually using my 10 pounds for this one. I'm not resting my torso on my legs. I'm hinging forward here, but I am not. I have one more with my leg on the front. I'm gonna go ahead and switch, have the other leg on the front and keep going. One more. Woo. All right, so here's our concentration curls. We only need 1 dumbbell for this one. You can do that on sumo. All right, so you want to have your elbow against your inner thighs. and then you just curl. Your other option would be seated on a chair. And the same thing, you're gonna bring the dumbbell, your elbow to your inner thigh, and you're gonna curl. This reminds me of the Gold's Gym workout, like the 80s workout. Reminds me of that. All right, so we are going to be doing 40 seconds, 20 seconds one side, 20 seconds the other side. I'm gonna go ahead and get the 12 pounds for this way. All right, ready? Set, and go. So I'm challenging myself on a sumo here, just for fun. So I can get a little bit of legs into it. Now I'm holding, why am I holding? I'm just trying to isolate my muscle and keep prevent my elbow from moving. That's one of the reasons we do concentration curls. We actually isolate by placing against the thigh, or it could be a bench. All right, switch arms. All right, one more here. Fell on the legs too. All right, so let's go ahead and switch the weights if you have lighter for those reverse flies and a deep lunge. Right foot forward, left foot back. Ready, set, and go. So this is like a deep rocket lunge. So you're aligned from the top of your head to the back, to your heel, to the back of your foot. So we have one more. Switch legs, go right into it. Woo! All right, and time. So at this time, I'm going to start with my opposite arm. It doesn't really matter. We're going to do both the same, but I just like to switch it up. Ready, set, and go. So you want to bring the hip down if you're doing on a sumo here. Keep that chest somewhat elevated. What I mean by that, you don't want to lean too much forward. Woo, switch. And it makes such a big difference. You can notice between my left hand and my right hand. I just started with my left one now. My weaker side. Woo. And time. And roll it up. Just I felt like my leg. All right, so we are moving on to our next one. All right, so you're gonna come to the floor, and this is called the Aquaman or Aqua Woman. We'll be doing those for 30 seconds. Then we're going to switch into a plank with a hip drop. So let me show you. Aquaman or Aqua Woman? Aqua Woman. All right, so what we do is alternate which arm that you lift, but these are like small little swimming, like Aquaman swims underwater. After we are done for 30 seconds, before we switch into a plank, go back into child's pose for a second and stretch here for a couple of breaths. Then we'll come into a plank on your forearms, and we're gonna do a hip drop side to side right here for 30 seconds. So these are not 40 seconds, this is going to be 30 seconds, okay? All right, get ready, get set, and go. Small little winds. Make sure your neck is aligned with the rest of your spine so that you don't have your head looking up. Less than 10. 3, 2, 1, and time. Hands under the shoulder, press back. Sit on child's pose for 2 breaths. Breathe in and out. And one more. And moving into the plank, forearm plank. Palms of the hands are down. You can also have an option of having your knee down if you need to. Starting 3, 2, 1, and go. Hip side to side. Core super tight. Three, 2, 1, and time. All right, we're going to do this one more time. Get ready. Aquaman, ready, set, and go. Small little ones. So my hands and legs are not touching the mat. You're at the bottom of the ocean, swimming. Breathe. 10 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Hands under the shoulder, press back, sit on your heels. And plank, forearm plank, starting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Hip drop. Ten seconds. All right, and time. We'll lay on your back. Let me show you the next 2. 1. The first one. You're going to have your arms in a T position. Palms of the hands are facing down. You're going to keep your knee either bent or extended for windshield wipers. You want to drop that leg without lifting the shoulder. When that starts to happen, if you feel like your shoulder's lifting, you have gone down too far. Hold it with the core, no lower than 45 degrees with the floor. You can be a little bit higher, but not all the way down here, okay? So we're keeping the knees bent a little bit easier, all right? All right, our second one, you can bring your hands underneath the hip. Lift your hip off the mat for a reverse crunch and drop in one leg. Lift and drop the opposite. You can do both legs. Shoulders off. Rest the shoulders as you lift. Lift the shoulder as you drop. That will be a little bit more advanced. You can choose your level. All right, windshield wipers. Get ready. All right, here you go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Arms out. So knees bent or extended here. Now try to keep your head on neutral position, making sure you're looking up towards the ceiling. Try not to turn your head sideways. So mainly when we're getting ready to do the reverse crunch, you definitely want to keep that head straight up. All right, so we're modifying here. Bring the hand underneath the hip. Reverse crunch, drop one leg or drop both. As you're dropping the legs, the shoulders can be off the mat or on the mat. But when you lift the hips off, the shoulders and head should be on the mat. Nice and control, no swinging of that leg. All right, and time. All right, we take a quick rest here. All right, we're gonna do that again. Arms out, T position, starting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Elbows out, extended to the side, knees bent or extended. Extend will be a little harder. So you want to drop until you feel like that nice control on your obliques. Right, you feel like you're trying to hold with your hands, with something else, then that's not it. All right, and time. All right, reverse crunch, hands underneath the hip. Ready? Reverse. Then one leg or both legs drop. You can keep your shoulders resting the whole time on the floor. It does not make it that much easier. It's still very challenging. Got 10 seconds. One more, just for fun. All right, and time. Woo, all right, great job, everybody. So let's go ahead and stretch. Bring your knees to your chest and rock side to side. Allow your knees to drop all the way out to the right side. Arms on a T position here, just like what we just had it before. Make sure both shoulders are touching the floor. And now we're slowly gonna switch all the way to the other side. All right, now we're gonna roll all the way towards the leg and come into all fours, so tabletop position for a cat and cow. Breathe in, drop the belly till bone goes up. Breathe out, draw the navel to the spine, chin towards the chest. Breathe in, drop the belly till bone goes up. As you look up, breathe out, join the navel to the spine, chin to the chest. Now take your toes in the back for a downward dog, and then just walk towards your hands. You're gonna bring your legs nice and wide, just as wide as your mat. You're going to cross your arms, grabbing onto your calf, and bring your chest down towards your legs. Your chin should be going towards your chest. Feel that nice stretch on your upper back. And then we'll switch, opposite arm on top. And release. Now get your legs closer together. We're gonna inhale just to flat back here. Hold it for a second. Exhale down. Now bend your knees. Inhale, coming up nice and slow. So your head is gonna be like the last one to go up so you don't get dizzy. Come on up. And roll your shoulders back. Step behind and reach with a nice stretch on your sides, on your lats. And let's do on the other side. All right. Okay. We're going to finish it up here with 3 deep breaths. There you go. And breathe out. All right, 2 more in. And out. And last one. All right, everybody, great job. This was back, biceps, and core. So don't go anywhere. I'm coming right back with fire. So today we have a do not repeat workout. We love those. So we do one time, 40 seconds, and then 20-second rest. And we keep going, no repeat. So come back. I'll see you in a little bit.